Hey guys, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII Remake. The last time we made it all the way through the rail system, and as we were just about to leave, a giant mech started a fight, so we had to put a beat down on it, and we did so. And now we are going to move on the continued path to the Sector 5 reactor, which means we must descend this ladder. Quickly, obviously, because we don't want to mess about. No point walking, climbing slowly down when you can just slide down the ladder. You got to do it properly, with skills. And now I'm taking the clever decision to heal up the characters after that battle with the mech, because it seemed wise. And, you know me, I like to be smart, so all good. So once everyone's healed up, we're going to progress down this corridor and see where it does lead. A lift of some kind. Excellent. The plan is coming together.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After playing E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
So guys, we are now in sort of maintenance area where there's like walkways that will lead to basically some big ass lights, and we're talking huge, who are basically known as the Midgar lamps, also Midgar's suns, basically, as in other words, because they can't see the real sun. They have these big ass lights to fill in for the sun and light down below. Down to the slums, I believe. So basically, we have to make our way through this section to get into the reactor. So that's going to involve some climbing, some walking, some riding some lifts, and violence, because what's an RPG without some violence? Don't forget that. So, just head on down to the walkways and start making your way around. Now, as like Barrett said, I think at the minute we're on, did they say section G or F? One of those. But we need to get to section H, which has the final lift, which will take us down towards the final part that will take us in towards the reactor. So it's a lot of careful walking across very small beams like this.
Section G's through here, huh?
Was that riveting? I think so. So at the moment it's just running around trying to find where you're going And where all the treasures are, of course. Now, there is a ladder there, which leads up.
Gotta figure this out.
And in my infinite wisdom, I thought, stuff, things, loot, perhaps. I go to have a look. But what this actually teaches you is what you're going to have to do in this part.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
There you go, guys. Shinra Electric Power Company that is supposed to be sucking up Marco to make energy for the people. They provide such little amount of energy that Cloud, Barrett and Tifa have to take out one of those giant sun lamps just to open a gate or power a lift. Are you shitting me?
Man, look at the size of it.
And this is one of the giant lamps I was talking about right here.
I'll go.
And it is so easy to turn one of these things off, it's unreal. But first, loot, because it's good. So literally, you walk round, there is a lever, you pull it, and it turns it off. How easy is that?
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
So there you go, all that was to open one gate, one door, that's it. A giant fuck off lamp that acts as a sun has to be turned off to open one door. How shitty are Shinra at generating power? It's just unbelievable.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5. Not again.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before. So, tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
So, we've gone from Section F to Section G, and those webs are here again, meaning, yep, we've got these creatures to deal with again. So, like I said, there will be violence, and here it is. So, what do I need to tell you? What you don't already know about these things? Basically, kick the living shit out of them, because that's all you gotta do. I recommend triple slash, because there will always be more than one, and that means Cloud is, hitting at least 2 to 3 of them with really big hits, meaning you'll at least get them staggered, or staggered quicker, or you'll injure them closer to death much quicker as well. All useful. There are 3 characters against them, so they shouldn't be that hard. So, again, kick the living shit out of them. So now, it is a case of just finding which route you need to take. That ain't it, because that bridge is out. You can't go that way. But you can go this way. Perfect.
They busted?
Powered down, is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
So, that was basically a conversation was, oh look, there are laser turrets above us, but they aren't working because they're powered down. Brilliant, one less thing to deal with.
Monsters sure seem to like it.
Problem is,
It's like in the tunnel. They get twisted by the Mako.
you know,
But it all goes
are they gonna? Do you honestly think they're gonna stay off throughout this entire journey around here? I don't think so. It's not gonna happen. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I see materia. I want it. Oh shit!
You okay?
Cloud nearly died.
Ha! Going for that material, weren't you?
So close, and yet so far.
Yes, yes, Barrett. I was going for that materia because I wanted it.
I'm sure there's another way.
And unfortunately, now that those beams are full and I can't go across to get it, it has greatly extended the period that it will take me to collect that materia. Yay! Anyway, the continuing search to find Section H continues. But, violence. Let's kick the shit out of these and find out where we are. Now, literally, finding Section H is not technically that hard of a job because I did it just by stumbling around. The main bit you're looking for is you'll go up a ladder onto some pipes and there's some giant industrial fans still blowing air out, which makes it that you have to walk very carefully across these pipes so you don't get blown off. But that is basically the route you're looking for. I don't know why I've just done the use the assessment area to check these again. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. But there you go. But looks like we've almost got this done because everyone's attacking the same one, meaning they're pretty much dead. There we go. Now, don't ask me why, but at this point, I've got the iron sword. I haven't upgraded it yet, even though I got taught how to. But I will get to that down the line. Because there is absolutely no point keeping this sword at its absolute base level. Since I upgraded Buster Sword as soon as they gave me that option to. And to be fair, at this point, I could actually go back to Buster Sword because I have upgraded that sword, but I don't know. I just thought I'd stick with this sword for a bit and see how it goes. And at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that Cloud permanently learned Triple Strike, so he didn't need this sword to use it, and that does happen. So excellent work. Crates, because you know, what better thing to do than whack some crates with a giant sword? It's what you have to do. It is the future, my friends.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
Oh, we must be getting close.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
And there you go, that's the plan. So, go head towards the ventilation fan, so straight ahead. But first, violence, because you can never have enough of that. Nice. It's like using bravery. It's just a cool move. Guess it's a bit nostalgic with it being like in the original Cloud's first limit break, first move you can really depend on to kick some ass. Oh yeah. I hate these spidery things. Spidery scorpiony things? You know, they were kind of a mix sort of thing. Anyway, let's not dwell on that any longer. Let's push on and try and get to this these ventilation fans. Almost there, they are straight ahead. But in my infinite wisdom, I quickly check around for any loot. And then I have found the way to the ventilation fans.
Look, I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
So it's up the ladder and onto the pipes to get past these ventilation fans. So basically this is your goal at the minute. It's finding this bit. Once you found this bit, you can move on to section H. And then it's going to throw another objective at you. And guess what that's going to be?
Hey guys, you know, these fans are really loud and...
You chickening out?
Hell no! I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
Okay then. Follow me.
So now we have to very carefully start walking past these ventilation fans.
Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
So just basically hold the forward button because you're just going to walk in a straight line very slowly to build up tension that you could possibly be blown off here and fall right down, but that's not going to happen either. We're just going to very steadily walk across this huge pipe,
Isn't that?
and as you can see inside that ventilation fan there was a red glow, which can only mean summon materia. I want that. Because at the minute I've only got Ifrit and I want another summon materia. Because, you know, I'm not saying Ifrit's not good, I'm just saying variety's the spice of life, people. You know, you want to try out different summoning materials to see what different effects they have and what they are strong and weak against. We know Ifrit is a fire summon, so it'll be good against stuff that's weak against fire. But now there's another one. Let's see what we got here. Try something different. Show off more of the game. You know what I'm talking about.
Our objective?
So I'm going to get that, and I will get that. But that's still to come. So let's just keep moving forward.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
That one.
So there you go. Once again, Shinra's ability to supply power absolutely sucks, and they can't power up one lift without shutting off 3 giant lights.
President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
How does one lift equal 3 giant lights? It makes absolutely no sense, and Shinra are hands down the worst power company that have ever existed and ever will. But the downside in the world of Final Fantasy VII is that there is no competition. Doesn't seem like anybody else is in the power business, so everyone's kind of stuck with Shinra. Damn. Well, more violence. But you've seen me fight these things 100 times. I don't need to tell you how to fight them. So, as you heard Tifa say, the lift is at H1. So if you need to get, when you've managed to turn off all 3 lights, that's where you need to get to. But the first plan is we need to get to the first light, which is right over there. But I'm always checking for loot.
Look, there's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
And I'm always checking for loot. I always run around the giant lights to find the crates that are here. And generally there is at least one, so always run around. But now we're going to flip the switch and turn off the first of 3 lights.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
So, after we turn out the first light, we bring all the security systems back online, including laser turrets and Gatling guns. Ugh. But we'll deal with it. And here we go. Laser turrets are online. So, switch over to Barrett, who is your long-range specialist, and kick some ass. Don't forget that you have spells as well.
No time to celebrate.
So, take out the turrets and move on.
We can move this catwalk.
And now that we've brought more power online, we can move catwalks to make more bridges to get it over to different parts of the structure. So, make sure if you see a console, approach it and see what you can do with it.
To the next light.
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
They're nothing.
Compared to us.
And more enemies. I don't think I asked to fight giant floating seahorses, but you know, probably got made by Shinra or something, so great. But again, nothing we can't handle. At this point we have the power, but as well as the giant floating seahorses, we still have got turrets. Which again, Barrett's your main man for this. So get him to switch to him, quickly take out the turrets as quick as you can, so you can concentrate on the ground forces. Because the turrets will just be annoying and pick you off while you're concentrating on the ground forces, and you don't need that kind of shit going on. So take out the turrets first, and then the ground forces. Don't know how you can call giant floating seahorses ground forces, but there you go. I don't make the rules. The game makes the rules. But we made it to our second giant lamp already. So let's go switch that off.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
Yep, so we just got one more giant lamp to go, and that means we can progress.
Slums down there?
Oh look, the first lamp we've come to that doesn't actually have
We'll check 'em out now.
any loot for us, but suppose you can't win them all. Now we made it to this lamp, there was a ladder to go down, which will take us to a brand new route. And look, I see materia. And do I get this one? I can't remember. I definitely get the blue material we saw earlier. I don't know if I get that one.
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
I would like to think I do, but we'll see. You know, it was a few days ago since I recorded this footage. Oh, I hate Shinra's turrets. Luckily, Brave is getting that powerful now that it is able to take out these turrets quite easily. Which is a bonus. Shows that, you know, the character's stats are rising, they're getting more powerful, they're able to do more damage, and this is always good.
Don't overdo it.
Let me handle this.
Wow, Barrett is really good at taking out turrets. Nice. All turrets down, all enemies beaten. And we have some stairs to climb. No. Already on that one. Find. No, I'm going the wrong way. Ugh.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
So there we go. We've somehow managed to get turned around and ended back at H1. But that's because the route from the second light takes you very close to H1. But with this moving platform, we should be able to get very close to where we need to be.
Shame we had to wander around so much.
And finally get these lights all turned off so we can progress.
Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
Ooh, loot. Well, there you go. Found the last lamp. I'll go back for the loot, don't worry. I'm not going to leave it.
We'll just have to make one.
Now with this bridge, you don't just move it left and right. You have to move it left and right and up and down. There you go. Practically once the gates open, you know it's in a good enough position for you to press the confirm button and it'll just neatly slot into place. So it's all good. Again, always check for loot because you can never have enough stuff. So, if I now go across that walkway, we can finally turn off the very last lamp, meaning that we can create enough power to power one lift. But first, violence. Somebody get the seahorse off of me! Get it off! There we go. Terrifying. That seahorse was literally sucking on Cloud's soul. So, we need to quickly get this battle done and go turn off the giant light, which I've almost done. There we go. Triple slash, always helpful. And we've done it. And Barrett just gave us the victory theme. And I do miss that victory theme so very much. It's a Final Fantasy staple, man. It's weird having Final Fantasy games without that victory fanfare, but I guess that's the way we're going these days without having these battles in real time. But this game is so good, I can make do without the fanfare this time.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
Yes, let us head back to the H1 sign. But first, now that we've got all the power on that we need, let's explore this area a little bit, because you'll remember we saw some summon materia inside the ventilation fans. It would be foolish of me to leave without getting it. I think you would agree. So,
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
first things first, we're going to head back to H1, where the cargo lift is.
And
You know, just to make sure it's working. Just to make sure that, you know, turning off the 3 lamps was enough. Gotta be sure about this stuff.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Reactivating cargo platform. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
So that computer told me that the cargo platform is working and that we can make our way down. But I want to be 100% sure before leaving. So...
Wait, wasn't there some materia that caught your eye? You want to go grab it?
You know, I think I do.
Yes, yes I do. I want the materia. And so, I'm going to go find it. That goes for the summer materia and the blue materia I saw earlier. So, we're going to have to make our way back a little bit first. Very slowly going over these platforms. There we go. Now... a ladder, eh? But that ladder just takes me back to the ventilation fan where I started when I first arrived at H1. So we don't want to go down that road. Absolutely not. So we're going to go back over this beam for the last time, I swear. And we're going to give this lift a try. When I press the button, there we go.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
Random song by Barrett there, but I kind of like it. That's kind of cool. So, if we climb up this ladder, this takes us to the maintenance computer for the ventilation fans, meaning we can turn them off and enter the room where they are and get ourselves some summer materia. But there's a fight in here, so be prepared for it.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing?
We are going to collect some summer materia. But first, we're going to have to find. Yep. One of these. So, we fought one of the queen scorpion spider things before. So, my advice, Cloud attacks it, hits it hard with his sword, use your abilities. Again, have Tifa punch and kick and use her abilities too. You may want to switch to Barrett as well because there is a security turret above and that will be shooting you the whole time. Now, the AI I can see is taking care of it for me. But, you know, the AI can get distracted and not always take out the enemy you want it to take care of. So, you know, probably smart to switch to Barrett and make sure you take it out. But, in defense of the AI this time, I think it has taken out the turret. So that just leaves the queen to deal with. And now that the turret's not, you know, shooting us with its lasers, we should make quick work of this queen. We've almost got it staggered. I moved out of the way so I can go heal.
Let's try that again. Steady.
Just gonna heal everybody up. There we go. And get back in the fight. Now, we've only got very little left before it staggers. And once it staggers, we can pretty much end this. There we go. That's Barrett's focus shot. It's a good ability. Again, it's like... That was like... Barrett's first limit break in the original Final Fantasy VII. Now will also be moved to an ability. I think they changed its name though, because I think it was called Big Shot in Final Fantasy VII, where now it's called Focus Shot. But again, it is pretty much the same deal, so very useful. Now that we've killed the Queen and we've got the loot, head back into the room where the console was. Use the blue bench, because there's nothing more comfy than a blue bench. Never forget that. If you see a blue bench in future, you'll think, man, that looks comfy, I gotta go have me a sleep. And you'll do it. And now we've also got this vending machine for music and potions. It's worth looking what they've got, but if they've got nothing out of the usual potions and Phoenix Downs, leave it. So come back in, again, put the system back into maintenance mode. Now that you've dealt with the Queen inside, there's another console which will shut the fans down completely and let you enter the where the ventilation fan is with the summon materia. Go and activate that console as soon as you can. Unfortunately, more of these things have appeared, so I'm going to have to kill them first. But these are only normal spider scorpions, so shouldn't take long to kick their asses. Why I'm not using triple slash is beyond me, but I am going to use Sphera. Nice. So now we've killed the scorpion spiders. Head to the console and turn off the fans.
Access granted. Disengaging time lock.
Nice. And now we can enter here. Turn right. And there's the summon materia.
This is summoning material.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
Yes, Cloud, we will see in another part when I actually summon it. But what I do is junction the materia. And as you can see, it was called Moogle materia. So that may, if you played the original, that may give away which materia this is. But if it doesn't, you'll see in a future part. I do use it, so that is to come. Again, blue bench, so damn comfy. Cloud could sleep there forever. Now, the next part would be me running around for ages and ages looking for that blue materia I saw earlier. Well, we're going to skip all that, and there it is. Elemental materia. Nice. Now that we've got the elemental materia, we're going to head back to H1. We're going to ride the cargo lift and get the fuck out of here, because I'm literally at this point, I had been running around in here looking for that blue materia for a while, and I was getting sick of this area. Because at this point, I, after doing all the side quests in the 6 to 7 slums, and then running around trying to find all this materia, I wanted to get on with more plot, because the reason I love Final Fantasy games is because they tell a great story. And obviously this story has been greatly expanded on from the original Final Fantasy VII, so I want to see it, I want to experience it. So I wanted to get on with the game a bit and get more of the story. So I was ready to move on, and luckily, now that I've got the materia in hand, we can! And we will. right now. So we're back at H1. So let's just run back to the cargo lift, run up to the console, set it going, and go down. But first, there is a vending machine. And my favourite, the bench. You know, these benches are very helpful. They'll restore your MP and HP. If I were the guys, I'd just, you know, pick it up and take it with you. You know? Yeah, if there's a fight starting, just put it down. Fight the fight. Sit on it. Because the comfiness of that bench is just the best. I mean, right now, I'm sat on a chair while I'm recording this. It's not restoring my HP or MP. Just can't be comfy enough. So, just goes to show that I need a blue bench. Now, I've bought 3 leather braces, which I choose not to equip at this point, because yes, they are an increase in physical damage, but their magical defense drops to shit. And it's like, do I really want to sacrifice that much magical defense for physical defense? And I decide against it at this point. But I do like looking at these, because I stay on the screen for a while by the looks of it. But there we go. So, into the cargo lift and hit the button.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal, a slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell, the Mako. Be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor calling us. Beckoning us, saying, "Bring it on, Avalanche."
So now that we've rid that lift, we have made it to the other side. And what's on this other side, I hear you ask? Well, how about a walkway? And over that walkway, violence. So let's get these turrets taken out. Because damn, how many missiles do they just fire? And that's why I hate the turrets in this game. And I especially hate the turret that Cloud's fighting right now, because these things, the sentry launchers, they suck so much. They have a lot of health, they don't take much damage from each hit, and they fire a whole lot of missiles at you. So they absolutely suck. Luckily, they didn't bank on the fact that we have level 2 magic, which works a treat. And I also have Braver. Almost taking this thing out. There we go. That's one. And now for a cure. Because I don't want to fall down and be hurt. Hell no. So, another sentry launcher. And the turret up top. Now, I did try to take it out with magic just then. I think it got interrupted. Yes, it did, because it just shot me with a laser. Ah! So only downside when selecting your abilities, sometimes you'll pick one and then you'll get interrupted before that move gets used, but that will take up your ATB gauge regardless of whether it actually works or not. Ah! But never mind. We've almost got the next sentry launcher down. There you go. Just boosted Tifa's attack there. And give it a braver. And get this thing finished. There we go. So that just leaves the laser turrets up high. So I decide as Cloud to give Barrett a hand by using the fire materia. I'll then switch to Barrett to take this one out. Now his Barrett's triangle attack is really good at taking out the laser turrets at the top. It'll practically take out one on its own if you use it, so handy to use. And we've got another turret. It's at the level we're at, but it's over the fence, over the guardrail and out the way. So again, it's one that Barrett's going to have to take care of, and that is on both sides. But now we've got Barrett's limit break. Fire in the hole. That is sweet.
Okay. Big should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
Well, on the plus side, we've almost caught up to Biggs, who got sent in first to make sure the route we needed was clear. And the equipment we need to get to the Sector 5 reactor, we have. So once I've finished healing everybody up, because that fight took a lot out of us, we will go meet up with Biggs. I'll explain why Cloud's here and Jesse's not. There's the ladder we're looking for, and up we go. And now into this ventilation duct.
No one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. They probably have cameras everywhere.
It's one hell of a big ventilation duct, because Cloud only needs to, like, he doesn't have to get down on hands and knees, he can just sort of crouch a little and walk through it.
Only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
So, crates first. And now I need to find the ladder, but I run up and down to check the doors. I've just passed the ladder, it was on my left. But I thought I'd check the doors first. And I missed the ladder again. But not a third time, my friends. There we go.
Almost there.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just
Ooh, loot. What we got?
didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get.
A Moogle medal. Jealous. You're jealous. Okay, so more crates. Got a potion out of that. Nice. That's a nice looking light, but that's not the way we need to go. And we're here.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud. Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch. Bring it in.
So, where are the others?
Man,
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you could waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.
There we go, guys. We have our way into the Sector 5 reactor. We've got our grappling guns. And we're going to enter the Sector 5 reactor in the next part. So, guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It's always appreciated. And I will see you all next time.